Hi, good evening. It is day 6 of the Bite Study trial for Warwick University and Nottingham University. I recently just blogged because I've been making a few mistakes with my dates. I'm getting a bit confused because my week beginning is actually on a Wednesday and it's a Monday today. So it'll be day 7 tomorrow, but I've got 3, 4 and 5 mixed up a little bit. So I can only apologise, but I will write that down on my YouTube page for people to be aware of if they are keeping up to date with everything that I'm doing, or as and when I update it. Now tonight I'm actually making 2 meals because I've only actually eaten the product with some cheese and instant smash on in between 2 slices of bread, which I had this morning for breakfast, which was around about 11 o'clock. Again, it was a meal that I'd done before. So what we've got to eat tonight is lasagna. It's beef, it's not vegetarian or lamb this time, with some garlic bread and obviously mixed veg. So depending on which meal I get to cook first will determine on how and when I eat the food in question. Now the other thing I'm cooking is some gammon, which I got from my local butcher's, and I'm going to have that with some eggs and some chips. So with the Bite Study itself, I'm supposed to take the supplement A is the one I've been given, 3 times a day. So basically morning, for lunch, and then evening meal. But because I live such a sporadic lifestyle, I'm a single mom with 3 children, who obviously 2 are in school, 1 is not. I do find it quite difficult to sort of balance my day and eat meals. I mean, if I wasn't on this study, to be honest, I'd probably only have about 1 meal a day, which is breakfast, which isn't really healthy. You know, I'm always joking and saying, oh, you know, as long as there's breakfast cereal in the cupboards, I'm okay. Or bread, you know, for toast. So, I mean, this study has sort of forced me to start cooking again, which is something I do enjoy doing. I've never done it as a career. I've always loved catering, but I've always ended up being in the pot wash, as opposed to actually cooking, which is something like I do enjoy doing for other people, not so much for myself, because I don't have that much of a balanced diet. I'm not that brave when it comes to trying new things. I tend to like my food very bland as opposed to adding anything with it. But what I've basically done with this, I have not actually added any oil to cook this gammon joint. There wasn't any need. There's enough fat and salt in this product and water that it doesn't really need anything adding to it. All I need to do really is just make sure it doesn't stick to the pan. So I mean, that's one thing to bear in mind, you know, is when you are cooking a product, what is it like in its raw form? And you know, with some meats that, like chicken for example, they can be quite bland. Or like with steak, you know, they're quite tough. So they always say, you know, eat it on the last day that's recommended on the